Valverde can't do that. Valverde is not a deep lying playmaker. Valverde is a box-to-box midfielder.
Yes.
You understand? It's not. We have those kind of players. People like Jorginho, people like Partey. You understand? Their touches has taken out the midfield already. Before you know, they give you. They also need a proper number 10.
Alright, welcome to Beyond the Pitch podcast, football talk show. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as we are talking, and I'm sure you're gonna enjoy this video like you always do in the previous ones we did. So how can Man City, fix this problem right now, because it's a very big problem?
They need to rejig the squad, in the sense that they have to let some players go and bring in fresh players.
How about
they need to change the
formation so that wingers can be scored? Because look at this season, our England best player had not even gotten one single goal in the Premier League.
I know.
3 in the Champions League.
Yeah.
So that means the wings are not, even though he's currently injured, he's not been playing. They are almighty Grealish, £100 million, and it's not even it's nowhere near assist or goal this season. It's just only Haaland. So how can Guardiola deploy these players inside to be getting the wins for them?
You see, the thing is,
we're talking about Liverpool, Real Madrid. Let's use it to conclude this now, right?
Yeah.
So we see Liverpool breaking that barrier, winning Real Madrid for the first time since 2009.
Yeah.
Breaking the barrier and beating Real Madrid 2 goals, because we see number of injuries Real Madrid has. Even in that match already, Camavinga left the pitch in the second half, and yesterday, Jude Bellingham, Kylian Mbappe, and Brahim Diaz all went for medical tests to check that, but it came out good yesterday. So what do you think about that match?
I believe this. Like I said before in the past, that these injuries affecting Madrid is affecting their togetherness.
Okay.
You understand? It's affecting their system. You understand? So this one person going, another person going and coming, it will not allow them to blend together. And Madrid don't have that squad depth to say that, okay, if you remove this person can fill in perfectly. They don't have it. You understand? Their first team is their first team. Whoever they are bringing in is already, you understand? Whoever they are bringing in, the same faces. Those people that changes the game, people like Rodrigo, Brahim Diaz, those are the same. So those ones they are playing in the system. So now those players are now getting injured. How do you expect them to perform? It's not that Liverpool that beat them on Tuesday or Wednesday was better than them.
Yeah.
Liverpool are not better than them. It's just that those injuries are affecting them, so they cannot get their shit together. They cannot get their tactics together. They cannot understand themselves.
I think Real Madrid is getting more injured this season.
Yes, they've been getting injured.
How about, don't you think it's because of maybe too many training, and they should change their fitness coach or something like that? But maybe it's giving them too many hard levels, because season haven't even gone half yet, and almost half of the team are currently injured. Keep players for that matter. So what do you think about that thing?
Injury sometimes is not cannot really relate it to a fitness coach sometimes. Sometimes some of these players, they might be injured, but yet they still want to play. Just like Lewis was saying, trying to feature the same faces every time.
Yeah.
So I feel right now what Madrid is passing through is trying to harness injury, players will hide injury
and they want to
play. Yes. And some coaches, even when you are injured, they just feel we need this game, so your presence, you just have to be there. That's the issue right now. Because I will not say that these injuries are fresh. To me, the way I look at it, they are not fresh injury. It has been injury that has been there for probably last season.
Yeah.
They were trying to manage. They had a lot of things to do.
Yeah, because of the Euros, they wanted to play Euros,
and they want to be in the team to make Euros and all of that. So now it is affecting them. So I don't really see it as a fitness issue. So what I will say to Real Madrid right now is, I think they also have dressing room issues. Let's not forget the fact that since Mbappe came, it has been up and down for them. I even saw a video recently that I know, all these social media, those bloggers, they always, write, come up with write-ups and those that are not really true. I saw where Mbappe was isolated, Jude Bellingham was giving a pep talk to the team, and he just, neglected Mbappe. Now, bloggers were always taking on, but that's not the point. Right now, they have to like look for a way to accommodate Mbappe. Mbappe really wants to give out his best, but I feel like they are not really giving him the chance to do that, and it's affecting the team.
The system they are playing is not suiting Mbappe.
It's not suiting him.
You can't play too forward and expect Mbappe needs space to run, to take on players. You understand? So that's why he prefers to come from the left. You understand? If you watch most of his matches in PSG, once they are defending, Mbappe doesn't drop back. He will stay from that center line. Once they get the ball, they set it on the run for him.
Yes.
He will run. He will take it, beat the defender, and he will score 1v1. But in Madrid, he doesn't have that space. They always want him to be like the fox in the box to be scored. You understand? And that is the reason why Vinicius is enjoying more, because he's playing that role that Mbappe is supposed to be playing. Vinicius is making those runs, taking on those players. You understand?
Yeah.
So now that is the kind of system, that is the kind of style Mbappe likes to play. But using Mbappe as that number 9.
It's not working. And now, their last match against Liverpool, like when Ancelotti discovered that 9 is not really working, he had to redeploy Mbappe to the side.
Yeah.
But yet it was not really working for him now. You've told the player that you'll be playing as a point man.
Yeah.
He's beginning to train as a point man, and then you discover that it's not really effective. For you to redeploy him to another wing, sometimes it affects him.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the way of affecting him. Now, Mbappe, if you look at the match, there was a place he just beat Salah and then he moved on. All of a sudden, Salah from nowhere collected the ball and Liverpool were already in their box. I don't know if you get my point. So Mbappe, he's lost right now. He's lost. So he was just moving with the ball, looking for a number 9 that he is supposed to be a number 9. He's not looking for a number 9 and nobody was there. So when he held on to the ball, Salah just came from nowhere and he got the ball. So right now they have to really calm down, because the pressure on Mbappe is much, and I feel it's really affecting.
Too much. I think the weight of that club is on his shoulder.
The pressure because of the caliber of player he is.
Yeah.
But I believe what I think Madrid should be doing is that they should change their system.
Okay.
And they should use more of a deep lying playmaker who knows how to play long balls.
Which person is that?
They should look for players like a replacement for Toni Kroos.
But they have Valverde now.
Valverde can't do that. Valverde is not a deep lying playmaker. Valverde is a box-to-box midfielder.
Yes.
Okay.
You understand? It's not. We have those kind of players. People like Jorginho, people like Partey. You understand? Their touches has taken out the midfield already. Before you know, they give you and you run. So those are the kind of Madrid need that kind of player right now. And they also need a proper number 10. A proper number 10 who creates. They should start using Adagola more than Modric.
But do you think, as Bellingham is not scoring right now, do you think it's also affecting them?
The team, because last season we saw him score
because he scored many goals last season. Now,
Yeah.
when you bring in Mbappe, and as a player, sometimes football is emotional. Let's not be sentimental. We play football.
Yeah.
Football is emotional. When you bring in a particular player and you discover that you are no longer, playing your style of game, do you really think what is happening to Jude is also affecting the team?
Last season Jude Bellingham played more of an attacking role.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
last
played
season than
first 9 and the number 10 role more last season. So and they had Toni Kroos. So he had no reason to drop back. You understand?
Yeah.
They have Toni Kroos, they have Camavinga, they have Valverde. So he has no reason to drop back and defend attack. But now he has dropped deep. So
start marking body more back.
So when you are using Camavinga, using Jude Bellingham, and using Valverde, who is going to be that creative player? You understand? And you are using them in a system where they have to fall deep You understand? But last season they pushed Jude Bellingham forward, so they allowed Cruz to do that playmaking. You understand? And they allowed Camavinga or Tchouaméni to do the dirty work.
Yes.
Right now, who is doing it?
That's good.
Nobody. You understand? Who is doing that? Okay, even if Valverde wants to be that Toni Kroos, who is doing the dirty work? Who is creating? You can't use Modric. Modric doesn't have that energy. He has the experience, but he doesn't have that energy.
Yeah.
Modric is not a player that you can bring in 70 minutes, 80 minutes to come and do something small. You understand? So that's why I said they have to start using more of Adagola. He's that creative number 10.
Okay.
You understand? Even if you don't want to use Adagola, push Jude Bellingham forward more.
Okay.
Push Jude. You can decide to start Vinicius, Jude Bellingham, Valverde. Second half,
So
you
where
bring.
will
Calm down.
be?
Calm down. Second half, you bring in Mbappe
Okay.
and Rodrigo.
Okay.
You get my point? When you bring in Mbappe and Rodrigo, you will see the difference.
I just wish I
Because Rodrigo on the right will be disturbing. Vinicius on the left will be
They are all
disturbing.
injured now. The problem
You
is,
understand?
how can they come back from this injury? How can the medical team? What can the medical team do to get these players back?
They just have to work with the routine that the medical team has given them. Like Joseph, Martinez said, he said most of these injuries are injuries they will be nurturing. I can give you a case study. Ben White. Ben White had knee injury the whole of last season. He played with it. You understand? Because why? There was no Duran Timber to cover for him. Tomiyasu, who was supposed to cover for him, was also injured. So he had to play with that injury. Now that Timber is fully fit, back and covering for him, they had to allow him to go and do that surgery. Now he's going to be like 3 months out, or 2 or 3 months out. You understand? So I believe they wanted to go for play Euros and Copa America, so they nurtured the injury.
Yes.
Played the whole season, and it wasn't easy for them last season because of the Champions League and everything that they did. You understand? Now the injury is now telling on them because he cannot carry something for too long.
Yes.
It will aggravate. You understand? So, and that is exactly what is affecting them right now. So now the injuries has now gotten to the stage whereby they can't manage it anymore. Even if they go, those kind of injuries, you don't rush them back into the team. When they come back, you give them time. You can maybe like 2, 3, 4 weeks, you don't play them. Then when you start playing, they start playing them from 85 minutes. You start building gradually. That is how you handle those kind of injury. But when they come back and you rush them back to the field because you want result, people pressure, and Madrid is a big team. When they are dropping points like this and losing games like this, there's a lot of pressure. So you want to bring them back and rush them back into the team. These kind of things will happen.
That's true. And to wrap up the show, what I will really say about this injury issue is, I just entered my mind the case of Hazard.
Exactly.
The case of Hazard just entered my mind. Like Hazard was one prolific kind of player that you feel when he went to Madrid he would have taken the world by surprise. But where is Hazard today?
No, but I believe the Hazard case is different.
Okay.
In the sense that in Chelsea, when he was at Chelsea, he had more free liberty, so he decides when to train and when not to train. He doesn't do much training. So when you go to Madrid, nobody send your papa. You must perform. You understand? You must.
You're wearing number 7 jersey.
Exactly. So so there's a lot of pressure. So you have to train. So when he started that, his body wasn't, and he carrying it, and he was already aging. So those are the things that affected Hazard. But Hazard case is different. That's how I see it. But in this case, these are players who wanted to go for Euros and Copa America and all those things. So they nurtured the injury, like you said, and now it is telling on them. The mistake they made was that during that holiday after the Euros, that's when they should have done all those medical checks, done the surgery, do everything, do all those checkup and arranged before they'll come back to the league.
All right.
But they didn't do that. They just wanted to play. They came back, and now it's affecting them.
All right. Well, this was very, very interesting because Real Madrid is a team that they are the current champions, right? And everybody expect them to perform at the highest level. But what's going on is beyond our comprehension.
Yeah.
But we wish these players that they are hoping for to come back soon, because January is going to be a very tough moment for Real Madrid if they don't have their key players back on time. So we hope Real Madrid and the medical staff do something to get Vini back, Rodrigo back, Tchouaméni back, Camavinga back. Even Militao is back. It's not even back.
Yeah, he's not back.
Alaba is out. Yeah. Come on, a lot of key players are out. But we'll see what happened next. Well, this show has actually come to an end. And you watching this video, what do you think Real Madrid should do to avoid too many injuries? Right. If you have a solution, put it in the comment section. And don't forget to, like this video. Don't forget to share this channel. And don't forget to subscribe, because without a subscription, we can't be here. So help us subscribe and also stay tuned for more, because we are coming back next. Beyond the Pitch got you covered.